Aha, Dinky-Doo, there you are. It's just me, Scottie McClue, and we are, of course, live on Facebook Live, the world's top broadcast platform. Welcome, 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 I say, to tonight's show. Monday night, of course, nothing gets past me, and last night you'll find that our show number 61 didn't actually materialise. It didn't take up. So I thought it'd be quite good to pop up and just explain that to you. And of course we can have a bit of a chit chat while I'm on. So if you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching me, Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster and first lord of the internet, broadcasting live on Facebook Live to every single one of you and saying Dinky-Doo. Lovely, lovely to be with you. I know it's a little bit unusual, but of course it is the season to be jolly, the season of goodwill, season's greetings, I say. Lovely to have you with us. Hi, Scotty from Dublin, says Gordon Ritchie. Dinky-Doo, my boy. Johnny Strachan's watching. John McSherry, keep the fatties out of Griggs. He says, yes, we'll try and do our best. Martin Parks watching. Jeff Webster. Jen Wilson Hilton and Ivan Cohen. Welcome, 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 I say. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome to you. It's me, Scottie McClue, and we are, of course, live on the big one, Facebook Live, just for you, saying Dinky-Doo. Marvellous. Shall I move back a little bit? Is that better? Give you all a little bit of space. John Cumming, Nicola Malone McPhail, Adrienne Murphy, Gregor Gillespie. Good to see the Lord of the Internet still dominating Facebook. Absolutely, Gregor Gillespie. And I hope you are well as well. Lynn Donnelly, Merry Christmas, Scotty. And to you, Lynn Donnelly. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo, I say. I think you should do a show dressed as Santa, says Gordon Ritchie. Nice idea, Gordon. Absolutely. Andrew Mackay's watching. And come and join us, I say. Andy Kerr, Scotty, get back on the radio with the phone in. We miss the old days. 23 years ago this week since we came to Scot FM, Scotland's brightest radio moment. I'll tell you that. How fantastic is that? Tam Ramage is watching. Lovely to have you with us, Tam. And Dinky-Doo from me, Scottie McClue. Murdo McLean, good to hear you, sir. Good to hear you, Murdo. And lovely to be up there with the best of you guys. Tremendous. You're watching Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster and first lord of the internet, saying Dinky-Doo to every single one of you. Spread the word. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue. And we're live on Facebook Live. That's the big one. The one everyone's talking about and the one everyone is watching. Should the fatties wear leggings? You legend, says John McSherry. Yes, I don't know if they should, actually. I think they're rather unsightly, the old leggings, aren't they, on the fuller figure. Stephen Menzies, hi, Scotty. Hi, Stephen. Dinky-Doo to you. Lovely to have you with us. Gordon McAllister's watching. Dinky-Doo to you, I say. Welcome, welcome, welcome to every single one of you. I'm Scottie McClue. If you've never heard of me, if you're an alien life form from another planet, capital S, small c, O, double T-I-E, that's the Scottie, the McClue, capital M, small c, capital C, L-U-E. I am the world's top broadcaster and the first Lord of the Internet. So there you go. And lovely to have you all with us. Dinky-Doo from the Blue Toon, says Stuart Main. Stuart Main, lovely to have you with us as well. Can everybody tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10? Get type and say, I'm watching Scottie McClue live on Facebook Live. That's the big one. The one everyone's talking about and the one everyone is watching. How come you're on a Monday night, Scotty? I'm not complaining, Scotty, says Andrew Mackay. We lost last night's show, Andrew. It didn't materialise. So I thought I'd pop on and explain that. Hello, Scotty boy, says Leon Smith. Dinky-Doo, Leon. Lovely to have you with us. If you can all start sharing this broadcast as we go. How's the fox at McClue Towers? Says Gordon Ritchie. I haven't seen the fox for a little while. That wonderful wee visitor to McClue Towers, which we filmed so beautifully and exquisitely. That's the fox we're talking about, not my filming, of course. How's Scotty? Dinky-Doo, says Paul Gray. Lovely to have you with us, Paul. Dinky-Doo to you, I say. Excellent stuff. Spread the word, folks. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue live on Facebook Live just for you. Jim Armstrong's watching. Johnny Strachan, how's it going, Scotty boy? Do you think Celtic will go another 69 games unbeaten. Well, they are doing extremely well, the old Celts, aren't they? The Hoops, I say. Come on, the Hoops. Right, so there we go. And lovely to have you all with us. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. Send me some thumbs up, send me some hearts, send me something that lets me know you're there. Hunter George is watching. Dinky-Doo, Hunter George. Lovely to have you with us. You're watching Scottie McClue. And we are, of course, live on the big one. We were on live last night, so all of you should actually have seen that. Tremendous. Can you tell me, is tonight's broadcast sitting at public? Because last week we had a little problem. It was friends only that were seeing it. Julie Davidson, Dinky-Doo, Andy Kerr. Come on, you guys. Get Scottie's views up. Mind this guy when I was a wee boy. The guy is a legend. I thank you. That's marvellous stuff. I'm with many legends on here tonight. Andrew Waddell, lovely to have you with us. Hi, Scottie. Great to hear you from Karen Davis, Carlisle. There we are. What's the chat tonight, says Paul Gray? Well, there's so much to chat about tonight. Are you all ready for Christmas? Should you be celebrating Christmas if you're not Christian? There's all these things to talk about. Also, of course, the wonderful thing is we're keeping an eye on what's happening in Brexit. So there you are. Do you like the idea of Brexit, or would you change your mind? Should we have another EU referendum? What do you reckon? Do you think the government are making a fair fist of Brexit? On you go, Scottie. Rabbi from Rutherglen. Robert Brolly there. Lovely, lovely. Excellent stuff. Clive Ramsey's watching. Luke Francis and Alan MacDonald. Lovely to have you with us, of course. If you've just joined us, folks, you're watching Scottie McClue, First Lord of the Internet, and, of course, the world's top broadcaster. This is a live global program going out live right now on Facebook Live. Lovely to have every single one of you with us. Spread the word. If you can share the show, right-click on the URL at the top of my Facebook page, send that round to everybody in your network and say, Scottie McClue's live, the new. Get watching. Scotland should go it alone, says Andrew Waddell. I agree, but I don't see the political side of it, Andrew. What I actually feel about Scotland, of course, Scotland should go it alone and get out of that mess that is Westminster. But the thing about that is that it should be economic and not really political. It's all to do with economics, I say. Also, I'm just wondering, with a couple of so-called fails in these referenda, do you think that democracy is actually working? Does the ordinary person in the street know what they're voting for, what they're talking about? You can tell us what you think about that. Arthur Snidey Jordan's watching, and Elizabeth Campbell, Sean McCormick. Dinky-Doo to you from me, Scottie McClue. What we'll do, guys, we'll have a share right now. Could everybody watching right now share their broadcast? I've got it here. I can see what's going on here, and that is marvellous. So there we are. And I'll just move you a little bit to the side. I've got the whole lot going on here in the studio, so I'm just checking what we've got here. Marvellous, marvellous stuff. And Dinky-Doo to every single one of you. Lovely to have you with us, of course. And I was thinking televisions should really be off, shouldn't they? Very, very important. Get the televisions off at this time of night and get Scottie McClue on live on your Facebook Live so that you and I can chit-chat big time. There we are. I'll just share that in public, so that's gone round there. And I'll also share it to the Scottie McClue page on Facebook Live. If all of you do the same, there we are. We'll share that to the page. Get that going round right now. And that's Dinky-Doo. I'll just put, what shall I put? Live now. So excellent. Live now. Show 62. This is our 62nd show. So there we are. We had a little problem last night. It didn't actually save. The video didn't save to the Facebook page. So you won't be able to see last night's show again, which is a shame, because apparently it was a cracker of a show. So I am reliably informed. So you can see what's what there. I'll just also share this, if I may, to the Scottie McClue Facebook group. There's several thousand of you in that group, and I think that's very important as well. We'll just tell them. So there you are. So I'm just sharing it to the group as we speak. Show us your Christmas tree, Scottie. The dancers on television, but they're all watching you, Scotty. So what about Kez going to Australia for Celebrity Get Me Out of Here? So there we go. Yeah, you weren't too chuffed about that, you lot, I'll tell you. So there we go. Right, Scottie McClue fan group. They should know now, and I'll just put live now, show 62. There we are, excellent stuff. That's getting posted, so that'll just tip everybody the wink, and you can come on here. And we've shared Scotty and Rutherglen, says Robert Brawley. Thanks, Robert. John Watts watching, and Ann Ingalls is watching. Lovely to have you with us, guys. Come and see us right now. Very, very important. And there you go. Shared Scotty. Excellent. I'll just like some of your comments as well, and we can just sit and interact here. Defo share. Hello, Scotty. I want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and very blessed 2018, says D. Nelson D. Lovely to hear from you. Dinky-Doo from all at Scottie McClue and McClue Towers. Lovely to have you with us. So there we are. Right, I've just sent the message out there, so that should let people know what's going on. Excellent stuff. And I'll also just share the audience. We had 23 years since Scottie McClue appeared at Scot FM. That was Scotland's finest radio hour, without a shadow of doubt. So there we are, fantastic. And hi, Scotty from Liverpool, says John Watt. If you're watching from afar, do let me know where you're watching from. I'm just checking everything's public. Yep, everything seems to be absolutely fine here. And I say to you, Dinky-Doo. I'll do a little bit more sharing, of course. Here we are, excellent stuff. I can share to some other groups too, just to let them know. And what about this one here? Shall we share to this group? Fantastic. So there we are. And it just keeps everything going. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue live, and we're live on Facebook Live. That's the big one, the one everyone's talking about, and the one everyone is watching as we speak. Scottie McClue has changed the face of radio in the last 25 years. Now we're changing the face of television. Very, very important. So there you are. And I'll just put this in, guys. Right. So that should come up right now. And I'll just put again, live now, show 62. Can you believe this started just as a little bit of Facebook fun, and we've done 62 one-hour shows. Tremendous stuff. So there you are. Amazing listening to your phone-in, says Andy Kerr. I thank you, Andy. I loved doing the phone-in. It was amazing to talk to the people. And if you go on to Scottie McClue's YouTube channel, all you need to do is put Scottie McClue YouTube channel. Right? Don't just put Scottie McClue YouTube, or you will be absolutely surrounded with material. The Scottie McClue YouTube channel, stick that into your search engine, and then go on there and put Scot FM Christmas phone in, and you'll get all the children phoning from Southern Alabama in the USA. D. Nelson, how fantastic. I remember, of course, you coming on, D, and lovely to hear from you, and love to Southern Alabama. You've had a very, very busy time politically out there in Alabama. So there we are. I've come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Excellent. Andy Simpson is watching. Dinky-Doo. Neil O'Gormley, I'm originally from Paisley, but now I'm in Bournemouth. Excellent, Neil. So there you are. So you'll know all about the Scottie McClue phone in Paisley. And, of course, you're in Bournemouth. We're absolutely global, guys. So we're talking right across America, Canada. There we are, right across Europe. We're watching from Preston, says Carlos Donnelly. A shout out, says Darryl McMillan. Of course, Darryl McMillan, you can have a shout out. Brilliant, mate. Cheers, says Andy Kerr. Gillian Curran has just joined us. A very warm welcome to you, Gillian. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. John Dunsmore is watching. Lovely to have you with us as well. A very warm welcome to every single one of you. Hi to Andy Simpson, of course. Excellent to have you with us. You're watching Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster and first lord of the internet. Let's have your comments about anything you want to chit-chat about. Not a problem at all. I'm from sunny Shettleston in Glasgow, says Darryl. Yes, welcome, Darryl. Lovely to have you there from sunny Shettleston as well. Dinky-Doo, Scotty from Paisley. It was a real shame that Paisley didn't win the 2021 City of Culture. Yes, but I send love and strength to Paisley because it's doing very well. It really is fantastic. And I shall send this one out now. I'm just going to keep diddling away here, if you're all right with that, and we shall hook up all the time. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm sharing the program right now just to let people know what's going on. Excellent stuff. You're watching Scottie McClue, and we are, of course, live on Facebook Live. That's the big one. That's the one everyone is watching. A very, very powerful global platform. Can you share this program right now and let people know? So I'll just put, here we go, Scottie McClue, MC, capital C-L-U-E. There we are. Excellent stuff. I'll just do that, folks. I'm working away here, no problem at all. Fantastic. Right, Scottie. There, it's popped up. Lovely, 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 lovely. A wee bit of autofill there. Scottie McClue, and I'll put live new. And put that, and then put share. Excellent stuff. So there we go. And I shall just post that right now. And there we are. Fantastic. Right. So Paisley didn't get the 2021 City of Culture, even although Paisley's not a city. Let's hope Santa is good to you next week. Cheers, mate, says Martin Park. If you trace my ancestry back, it was my family that gave the monks the land to build Paisley Abbey. What about that? So there we are. And what's black and white and eats like a horse, says Gillian Curran. And then she tells us, a zebra. How fantastic is that? Kevin McDonald is watching. Excellent. Lovely to have you. This is Kevin John Fowler. Ghosts all in the mind? Or is there something more to it? I have actually had a ghost in a house. I didn't see it, but I knew it was there. So there you are. And I can tell you, I was working late one evening in a great big study filled with books, and I looked over to the centre. I was drawn to the centre room. The atmosphere became very, very cold, and I just drew, my attention was drawn to the centre of the room, and I looked and I said, who are you and what can I do for you? There you are. And there was a relaxation and a slight warming in the temperature. So it was the acknowledgement that the ghost was there. So yes, I have had experience of a ghost. Good evening, Scotty boy. Robert Abercrombie. So Alexandra Bajak is watching. Hello, Alistair Bajak is watching. We have to put the McClue spectacles on. Fantastic. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome to Scottie McClue on Facebook Live. We were on last night for 1 hour of superb, scintillating information, education and entertainment. Show number 61, the 61st weekly show, live and global on Facebook Live with me, Scottie McClue. But the big problem there, of course, was for some reason it didn't remain in the system and we lost the video. So I thought I'd better pop up tonight and explain myself. And then you've also got something to share randomly over the week. Very important. I've seen a ghost, says Carlos Donnelly. Tell us more, Carlos Donnelly. Robert Abercrombie, shared Scotty. Yes, if everybody can share now, guys. Share. Right click on the URL at the top of my page, include that, and tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue live right now. Very, very important. I'll just do some more sharing, if I may. I'm going to keep sharing here, guys, and we'll see what happens. So share to another page there. Excellent stuff. We'll share to the Scottie McClue page. Very, very important. There it's there. And I'll just put Scottie live now. All right. If you just bear with me, I'm just doing the administration that goes with a program like this. We are global, and it's very, very, very big. So, you know, we might as well get on there and tell it like it is. Scottie McClue is live now. Yep, I'll just tell everybody there and share. Very important. There we are. and I'll get that off. That's gone off to the Scottie McClue page, so that should tell another few thousand people what's going on there. Excellent stuff. If you can all share as well, that would be appreciated. Mark Montgomery, Lee Fern, Paul Goodyear and Graham McClure are all watching. Lovely to have you with us, guys. I was in my house, says Carlos Donnelly. This is on the subject of ghosts. I was in my house, sitting down watching the TV. In my front room, it went all cold, and I felt something go past me. I would believe that, Carlos Donnelly, because, as I say, I've experienced something similar myself. Do you believe in ghosts, guys? Give me your reaction. Let me know what is what. Very important. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, and we are, of course, live right in front of everybody worldwide, right across the World Wide Web. We are global right now. If you're watching in South America or Canada or India, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, the Arctic, the Antarctic, Russia, China, Japan, do come on and tell us. What's the topic tonight, says Robert Abercrombie? We're talking about ghosts tonight, Robert. Very important. Have you seen a ghost? Do you believe in ghosts? What did you see? What did you actually feel? Very, very important. Gary Cross is watching. Alan McLaren, lovely to have you with us. And have you seen the vile tweets to some sportsmen over the last 24 hours, Scotty? What's your take on this? Well, I don't like vile anything. I've been getting rid of people who swear on social media because I don't like it, because I can't retweet it. I have a massive youth audience, and what are our young people going to think of adults who swear? And of course, if you swear, I can't share that. I could share that to a huge market. Scottie McClue goes out to millions across social media, so I could share that, not a problem at all, but I can't share it if you're swearing. So please dump the swearing. Robert Devlin's watching. Lorna Smedley Hardy's watching. Dinky-Doo. I do believe, but I've not seen one, says Robert. Hi, Lord, says Robert Devlin. Dinky-Doo, Robert, lovely to have you with us. Because we lost last night's show, Robert, I thought I should at least have the decency to pop up and apologise to the nation and say this programme will give you something to randomly share over the week. Very important. Hello, mate. Do you remember Red Rose Radio? Alan Bezick, Joseph Gibbons. I remember it very, very well. 25 years since I was in Red Rose Radio. 23 years since I came to Scott FM. So there we are. Marvellous. Lovely to have you with us. What do you think of the pedestrianisation of Norwich city centre? Says Jack Hefferman. And, well, very interesting to hear it has been pedestrianised, Jack. I've seen similar things happen in places like Carlisle. And it's a very interesting one, but we must discuss that. You deserve a radio podcast, Scotty. Well, get yourself onto Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. You have to put in Scottie McClue YouTube channel. Otherwise, you'll be absolutely deluged with Scottie McClue stuff. So there we are. I can share this now. No apologies required, says Robert. Bless you, Robert. Very, very important. George Barnes says, hi, Scotty. Peter Lockwood says, hi, Peter Lockwood. Dinky-Doo. I saw a ghost once near the hospital morgue, says Gary Cross. And yes, it might just have been some poor soul leaving their earthly remains. So there you are, Gary. So I would understand that. You can't say hello, says Peter Lockwood. I can't say hello, Peter Lockwood. I've just said hello to you. It's not a problem at all. That's the beauty of Scottie McClue. Live here on Facebook Live. This is the big one. If you've just joined us, folks, we started just after 9 o'clock. And we'll go on for a little bit tonight and let you know what's happening. Dinky-Doo, I say. I'm Scottie McClue. For those of you who are an alien life form from another planet and you've never heard of me, capital S, small c, O, double T-I-E. That's the Scottie, the McClue, capital M, small c, capital C, L-U-E. My old house, when I walked downstairs, I always felt as if I was being followed. I never told my girlfriend, and I was walking her home, and she said to me, I don't like walking down your... John Dunsmore, I can't click on see more. I'll see if I can see it on the website. What's your favourite radio station, Scotty? Says Carlos Donnelly. My favourite at the moment is Great Yorkshire Radio. Now, you'll get them at www.greatyorkshireradio.co.uk at 10 o'clock live if you're very quick after this broadcast. We'll finish just before 10 to let you get on to Great Yorkshire Radio, and you'll hear Scottie McClue going out live on the Scottie McClue pop-up. So there we are. Pat, the Z-Car legend. Do you remember Z-Cars? Yes, Pat. Who was Pat? Was that Joe Brady? Oh no, he was Jock. First time listener, Scottie, says Gene Smith. Gene, lovely to have you with us and a very warm welcome. Scottie McClue has been around and done 36,000 hours of live broadcasting. Never ever miss a second of Scottie McClue. You miss a second of Scottie McClue, you miss a moment of life. Do you remember Hold Your Plums with Billy and Wally? Of course I do, Joseph Gibbons. On Radio City, Billy and Wally. Hold Your Plums. Marvellous stuff. And it was Sunday, wasn't it? Sunday. Gene, you're in for a treat. First time listener, welcome, says Robert Devlin. Deck Reed's watching. Dinky-Doo Deck. Murray Ramage. Do you remember Fat Bob at Scott FM? So there you are. What happened to him? Says Murray. I don't know. So there you are. Thank you, says Gene Smith. Let's talk Brexit. Yes, let's talk Brexit. Are they going the right way about Brexit? Is it time to cancel Brexit? It's not too late to rescind Article 50. That could be done. Have you ever looked back at some of the people you dated or wanted to date in school and see them on Facebook and think, whew, I dodged a bullet there. Robert, you'll need to take that naughty word out. Otherwise, I'll have to take the comment out. Because we've got young people watching. Share, 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 share. Can everybody watching share this broadcast right now? Share it right now, guys, as quick as you possibly can. And tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue broadcasting live just for you on Facebook Live, one of the world's great broadcast platforms. And sorry for swearing, said Robert. No, not at all, Robert. You would just have to watch it because it's not a good example to set to our young people. The taxi drivers still have wooden levy seats, says Gordon Johnson. Gordon Johnson, taxi drivers make whacks of money, shed loads of money. So there you are. They tell us they work 20 hours a day, and if you add all that up, they're in about £385,000 a year. Amazing. Deleted Scottie, sorry, says Robert, thank you. Do you remember Kev Seed from Radio City? Yes, I'm in touch with Kev, a wonderful, wonderful man, a real top-class broadcaster, Kev Seed, wonderful man. He's not been terribly well recently, but he's on the mend, and he's very well looked after with his wonderful wife. So there you are. So that's tremendous. Laird George Russell McFarlane, can you tie a bow? B-O. Yes, a Bo Peep. Share it now. Get people to listen to this legend broadcaster. So there we are. So that's Kev. Wonderful man. In fact, Kev very often comes on and watches this transmission. So there you are. Watches the broadcast. Get sharing, guys. Keep sharing, for goodness sake. Very, very important. Time is tight. It's passing in a flash. And so there we are. That's it. That looks much better, Robert. Thank you. That's excellent. That's just a noise, says Sean Stewart. So there you are. What's the noise? Can he tie a bow? Says Gordon Johnson. Me, I could tie a beautiful bow. Fantastic stuff. I think we'll have a drop of the barley water. Ooh, that is absolutely lush. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster, First Lord of the Internet, live on Facebook Live, one of the world's great broadcast platforms. Let me know where you're watching throughout the world. Should we still hold doors open for women? I always do. It's manners. It's nothing to do with sexism. It's manners. And I always do. Occasionally you'll get the odd woman that gives you a funny look, but most of them really, really, really appreciate the respect. Love you, Scottie. You're the best, says Jim Davis. You too, Jim. You are a top man. Like your tie, Scottie. There we are. Like the tie tonight, Scottie. There we are, Robert. Yes, absolutely. Our old friend Pegasus. Marvellous stuff. The Flying Horse. Coatbridge, Scottie, says Gordon Johnson. What a fine part of the world. Although I did have an idiot on from Coatbridge. I had to ban him the other day. What do you do in Great Yorkshire Radio, Scottie? We pop out the Scottie McClue pop-up at 10 o'clock sharp. So, I'll give you some time at the end of this so you can get on and listen. Guys, share this broadcast. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. that Scottie McClue is live on Facebook Live right now. Send this message round. Also, you'll see the other 60 shows, right? We don't have show 61 because it didn't uphold on Facebook last night for some reason. But this is show number 62, and we are live. You'll see them all on Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. If you're a business person, join me on LinkedIn. Google Scottie McClue. Join me on LinkedIn. Join me on Twitter. Follow me at Scottie McClue. Little A, the little ampersand, and then capital S, small C, O-T-T-I-E, all one word, capital M, small c, capital C-L-U-E. Scottie McClue on Twitter. Follow me there, guys. Let's get tweeting. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on the Dinky-Doo page. We always say Dinky-Doo. Take your bonnet off, says Gordon Johnson. Gordon, you will be shocked. Ho! Ho! Oh! The cold without the bonnet. John Rogers is watching. Dinky-Doo, John Rogers. Are you on an EU? On an EU? Are you on an expedition? What are you talking about, Graham Cass? Cowdenbeath should be the city of culture, Scotty. It's come on leaps and bounds in the last few years, but it still goes unnoticed, says Sean McCormick. So they are Sean McCormick from Cowdenbeath in Fife. So there we are. Josh Hutchings. Very, very naughty boy. What we'll do, we'll just block you, Josh. There we are. So that's Josh Hutchings has been blocked, and you will never, ever, ever hear of him again, folks. He was being cheeky, and he's gone. A probable friend of yours was the first voice to be heard on Channel 4. Do you know who that is? Says Neil O'Gormley. I do indeed know O'Gormley. Are we not talking about the wonderful Paul Coyer? So there you are. A terrific guy, great friend of mine. Who invented the skip? Are we talking about the skip on the hat here? Are we talking about the skip from Skipton? How marvellous is that? Yes, well done, Scotty. So there we are. So that's Josh Hutchings, who will never be heard of on Scottie McClue again. That's what happens if you're cheeky. Cheers, Scotty. Dinky-Doo, says John Rogers. Gordon Johnson, do you still ban people that smoke when calling in? Yes. Now, if you want to hear the Scottie McClue interview with two TOO grumpy critics, get yourself onto that. Scottie McClue talks to two TOO grumpy critics. It is an interview of world class. All right? Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. Excellent stuff. Also, you can follow me on Scottie McClue 1 on Instagram. Pardon me, we talked with the Lurgy last week. Correct, all-knowing one, says Neil O'Gormley. Of course, we have to be a knowing one. I had a friend recently that tends to put everything into search engines. He goes, look it up, look it up. I said, I don't need to look it up. I did my research. I learned before there were any search engines, before there was any internet. So there you are. So it's marvellous. We're benefiting from the internet now. Just heard about Cameron House. Terrible news coming out. There's Robert Devlin. Yes, very, very sorry to hear about Cameron House. When I used to hang about with a lot of the famous people in sport, football, things like that, very often there were dinners at Cameron House. And I can go back to when Cameron House was a beer park. Do you remember that? Marvellous stuff. In fact, I think I actually inquired about buying it in 1979, something like that. I remember your days on Scott FM, Scotty. What were the single ladies like, mate? Oh, Jim Wilson. What were they like? Where did you get your Botox done? Great job, Gordon. I haven't had any Botox at all. Not a thing. This is just good food. Good food. So there you are. A wee bit too much of it, actually. We could do with maybe a couple of chins less, I say. Who else have you got on here? So there we are. What do you think of the pedestrianisation of Dundee Town Centre? Says Greg Leagues. Now, guys, what do we think of pedestrianisation of our town centres? Does it help? Do you remember when the town centres, the city centres, two-way traffic up and down every street? You could park, if you could find a space, anywhere you liked, and it never cost you a bean. You just left the car, half an hour, nipped into the shops, all that stuff, had a browse, and came out. Used to log the Scott FM phone-ins, says Laird George Russell McFarlane. So there you are. Excellent stuff. Hi, Scotty, says Lee Fern. You should get a Scottie McClue search engine instead of Google, says Robert Devlin. No, we like our Google. They're very, very good. So there we are. Shame on you. Not on the level, says Gordon Johnson. Ah, well, there you go, Gordon Johnson. So there you are. Whenever you're on, Scotty, you set my guinea pig squeaking. We'll have to turn you off or move the guinea pig, I'm afraid. I think move the guinea pig would be the answer. Perhaps you could tell Zippy to pipe down, and he may listen. Zippy, 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 zippy. Zippy, zippy, zippy. Pipe down. So there we are. Right, I've just talked to a guinea pig. We talk to the animals. I'm quite the little Dr. Doolittle, I am, you know. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, a late night Scottie McClue. John Dunsmore, Scotty, have you still got your wee cat? I remember it used to stick the nut in you. Yes, wasn't a wee cat. It was a massive blue point. It was a friend of mine that had it, called Big Tom. And when you'd be reading a paper on the table, up would come Big Tom and just wander slowly across and go, boom, and stick the head right on you. The Gleska kiss from the cat. So there you are. Have you got a battery for an Ericsson? I have, Steve Mitchell. I've had many, many phones. And I was just charging one up the other day. It's quite funny. Have you ever charged an old mobile phone and then it rings? And you get the fright of your life. You go, oh, what's that? And here's this old mobile phone ringing away, fantastic. And the old brick, right, B-R-I-C-K, the old bricks, they tend to sound great as well. You get some tremendous signals with them. So there you are. So yes, I do have a battery for an Ericsson. Have you got your squeeze box beside you, says Robert Devlin? I have, Robert. Would you like a tune on the squeeze box? I'll give you a wee tune. What do you want? Do you want a Christmas carol? So there we are. Wait, let's see. Right, squeeze box, one squeeze box, okay? And be even better if I could play it, of course. Tremendous stuff, right? Oh. What's the squeeze box? Excellent stuff. There we are. So we've got that here, and we could probably manage to get you a wee tune. So there we are. We can get it the right way up. We might even get a tune for you. How would that be? Do you want a Christmas tune? About that, my loves. There you are. A tune on the button key melodeon. Love it. Thank you, Lord. What do you think about all the cuts with councils, Scotty? Yes, I mean, I dare say a lot of this needs to be reversed. It was very strange the night Mrs. May said to the nurse on television, there's no money tree, and then the next thing, there's massive money available for a political party to shore up the government, and then massive money available for so-called Brexit. Any word on you getting on the telly, Scotty, says Gary Crossan. So what I'm saying here, what I'd ideally like to do, yes, we can either have a national radio phone-in with Scottie McClue. All of you can phone in, and we can talk about what you like, and we can run on into the night, and then what you've got there, you would clear up loneliness across the world, right? Because Scottie McClue attracts massive amounts of young people and massive amounts of older people. So when somebody says to me, what's your genre? What genre is your show? I say, what do you mean genre? They say, is it comedy? Is it light entertainment? Is it politics? Is it current affairs? Is it entertaining? What is your show? I say, yes, that's what my show is. Politics, current affairs, funny, laughter, entertainment, chit-chat, people, live, real, global, all these sort of things. That's my show. And they go, yeah, but what, Sean? Who's your target audience? I say everybody from 9 to 99 and then beyond. So there we are. Everybody in the human race. Do you do speakers nights, says Gordon Johnson. Gordon Johnson, do I do speakers nights? So there you are. Do bears reside in the woods? I do massive speakers nights. Very, very popular. But you have to dig into your pocket. There's no point in ringing Scottie McClue and going, hey, it's just to say, we'd love to have you to speak, but we don't have any money at all. So there you are. I mean, would you ring the plumber and say, come and fix my central heating, but I've not got any money at all? Gordon, that's an idea. Maybe give him a form. So there we are. This is on Facebook. Okay, Scottie, you should be on TV. You're a big celebrity. Yes, but from Little Acorns, Great Oaks Grow, guys. I would love to see this on national television for, say, half an hour every night. Now, I'd like it to be one of these companies, tipping you the wink here, guys, one of these companies that also does phones. And then you get free calls with your television, and you can phone Scottie McClue and chit-chat live on the telly. And, of course, remember, I've got the experience to run a show like that. And it would be huge, absolutely huge. So if you know anybody that runs a television company, if you know anybody that runs a radio company, if you know anybody that's wanting advertising online, outdoor advertising, Scottie McClue's voiceover, you want some accents, you can do you Australia, do you Geordie, do you a little bit of Geordie, do you Yorkshire, like, you know, no problem. Well, I can do London and all, no problem. So there you are. Work as a DJ, mate, Saturday nights. The bride's mum asked me not to play Christmas tunes near the end of the night. What's your take on that? Very, very strange. People have strange tastes, you know. Scottie, what is a circle? Well, what goes around comes around. That's what I say. My friend runs a radio station, says Scottie here. Well, you tell him about Scottie McClue, who invented the skip. Well, you know, I said to the doctor, he said, you're looking very fit, Scottie. I said, well, I've been skipping breakfast, skipping lunch, and skipping supper. And he said, but how's that keeping you fit? I said, well, it's all the skipping. There we are. Just a wee joke. Simon Tate, one of our greatest broadcasters, is watching. Dinky-Doo, Simon Tate. Lovely to hear from you, you top man. So there we go. Albert Petty's watching. Hi, Robert Dinky-Doo. Hi, Albert Dinky-Doo. If you've just joined us, folks, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, and we're live on Facebook Live. Share this program. I'm just going to share it again, right? So what I'll do is I'll just tip you lot to there, if that's okay. And what I'm doing here, I've got Scottie McClue in front of me, because last night we didn't have that. Robert Devlin, if you're watching, do you remember you couldn't actually get a share on this? Very, very strange. So excellent stuff. And we'll see if we can get everything going there. So if you want to keep sharing and sharing and sharing, can we have another share spot now? What's the time? Yes. Excellent. Time for a share. Everybody watching, share this video right now. Share, 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 share. Type, type, typey, type, typey, typey, type, as much as you possibly can. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. That's how it works. If you've got a big following on your Facebook, can you tell them right now you're watching Scottie McClue live and share the video? All right? Big Tommy, what to L107 with you? Yes. Tell Big Tommy I'm asking for him. Dinky-Doo. Hi, Scottie for Coatbridge, says John McWhinney. What do you think of the pedestrianisation of Norwich City Centre, says Jack Biggs. Now, Jack, I don't know Norwich. It's one of the cities I don't know well. I was going to go down there and see if I could work at Anglia Television. Remember Anglia Television? So there you are in Norwich, because Norwich, I believe, is a very beautiful city, and of course, you've got that beautiful cathedral. But I didn't know that pedestrianised the town centre. We will talk about this. I think it's very important. What do we all think of pedestrianised town centres? We're also talking about ghosts tonight on the programme. So there you are. You're watching Scottie McClue. Scottie, you're back. I thought they'd arrested you after the song. I've shared you, but you can't tie a bow. So Gordon, of course I can tie a bow. I do my proper shoelaces every day. Do you remember when we had these wonderful shoes? usual leather shoes, a lot of them made around Northampton. Tremendous, and I used to wear them. The big brogues and the Oxfords and all that sort of thing. Who's in the picture behind you? That's actually me. I'll show you. I'll let you see. There you go. There's old McClue saying Dinky-Doo just for you. And there's Lord Reith the Labrador. And who else have we got here? And there I am there. And there's the thistle. Below, see the thistle? Very important. Marvellous. Marvellous stuff. Right, that's you had a tour of McClue Towers. How good was that? I think you're my new favourite person, says Kieran Cole. Kieran Cole, that's a lovely, lovely thing to say. So you must be my new favourite person as well. And of course, things are changing in the world, guys. And Scottie McClue is destined for great things. How fabulous is that? Used to listen to you on the radio every night, says Susan Cook. Susan Cook, Dinky-Doo, lovely to have you with us. I do hospital radio, says Scott here. Excellent, Scott. A lovely thing to be doing, bringing a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure to many, many, many people. And also very good training in radio. So there you are. So I'm all for the hospital radio. That's how a lot of the top names in radio started. In hospital radio. I used to go into hospital radio with a friend of mine, and he would put his show out, and tremendous stuff. Should we tip taxi drivers? Yes. Just say to them, here's a wee something running in the 2:30. Can you say hello to wife Jennifer Devlin, please? Says Robert. I can. Jennifer, Dinky-Doo to you. You've got one of the loveliest guys in the world there, but you know that already. And I've no doubt he's one of the luckiest men in the world. He knows that already as well. I have done it for 6 years. Excellent. Kieran Fox, new. Yes, you're new, Kieran. Do you have an extending dining table? I actually do, Jack. So there you are. And I used to have one that you put extra leaves in, or leaves. So excellent. Are they leaves or leaves? And my friend has got a wind open one. So you put a big brass handle in and wind the table open and shut. Tremendous. We used to extend it at Christmas and invite a lot of friends. Do you have a battery for an Ericsson? Says James Wilson. James, we're not a shop. We're a broadcast. We're a transmission. It's Scottie McClue, the world's top broadcaster and first lord of the internet, saying Dinky-Doo just for you. Scottie, say Dinky-Doo to Caroline McKenna and Jerry Riley, mate. I can do, Jim, no problem at all. Ha-ha, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Jennifer loves you as well, says Robert. Dinky-Doo to you lovely people. You're grounded, says Scottie here. Absolutely. Ian Walker, Scottie, a woman from Canada, thought I worked for NASA. She asked, where's the base in Glasgow? I said, the Gorbals. That's where the shuttles get their indicators attached. I think she believed me. And it says, read more, but I'm not going to read more. We're running short of time, folks. We have to finish in a minute or two. I hope you've enjoyed the programme tonight. Tremendous stuff. Lovely to have you all with us. Should fatties play twice on the buses because they take up 2 seats? Well, I think if somebody is on the large side and they are taking up 2 seats in the bus, they should pay double the fare. That's what I think. Oh, that's absolutely lush. That is gorgeous. So there we go. Have you all shared, guys? Can we share? Again, share. Share. I'll put your lot over there while I do a bit of sharing. Excellent. Right, there we are. We're sharing now. Fantastic. Excellent stuff. And we'll just keep sharing, guys. And if you can share as well. Know the song, I'm phoning the council. This guy does not like my song. I'll share it on Dinky-Doo as well. So there we are. This is going out, and I'll just put Scottie live now. S-C-O-T-T. Oh, fantastic. S-C-O-T-T-I-E. And that should come up. Yes, that should self-fulfill, as they say. Scottie McClue. Excellent. There you are. S-C-O-T-T-I-E M-C-C-L-U-E. Scottie McClue. And I shall put live new. and get that out to Dinky-Doo. There we are. That's gone on to Dinky-Doo, guys. Sing us the song, Scotty. Bring back the bad guy, says Gordon Johnson. So there we are. Not a problem, Gordon Johnson. We are lurking. We are lurking. Big style. Shug Plunkett's joined us. Welcome, Shug. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. You're watching Scottie McClue. Come on, Scotty. Fear's fear. Fear is fear. Gordon Johnson. Never a truer word was spake. I'm just going to share away here, guys. Can you all share as well? Excuse me a second. Right. Oh, just doing quick comfort break. Oh, because the heat is up in the studio. Right, there we go. That was heat's built up in the studio now. Very, very big. I'm just going to share out to a group, and we'll just put Scotty live new. Can everybody tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10? This is how it works, guys. Very, very important. And Scotty, hey, excellent. That's the stuff. McClue, yes. All the sharing. What is it like? My goodness me. I'm doing everything myself. I used to have my producer used to do all this. I'm actually having to do it myself. Poor me. What a shame. What a shame. So there you are. Excellent. 36,000 hours of live broadcasting across the world from me, Scottie McClue. And I'll just put live new. That's excellent. And who am I sending this to? I'll send it to a group. I'll share it with another group. Very, very important. I'll see if we can get everybody on there. What about BROAD broadcasts? Excellent stuff. There we are there. There we are there. Yes, radio. We'll share it with all the radio stations. Now, guys, if it's 10 o'clock, you'll get Scottie McClue live going out on Great Yorkshire Radio, one of the world's top radio stations. So go and listen to Great Yorkshire Radio as well. You can maybe put it out right now as we speak. I think that is excellent. So see if you can do that. Great Yorkshire Radio. That's the radio station for now. That's the one the big buzz is about. A wee tune from the squeeze box. Can you still... no, you can't, Gordon Johnson. We'll have to remove that comment. So there we are. What a shame. Right, there we are. Do you still see Big Tam with the ice cream van? I haven't seen Tam for a while, Davy, but Dinky-Doo. If you see him, tell him Scottie McClue's asking for him. Say, dance with your granny and your Auntie Fanny right across the room. When you get to the other side... Da-da-da-da-da-da. Remember, tremendous stuff. Excellent. And we'll see. We'll maybe give you another wee tune on the squeeze box before we go. But we'll have to go quite soon. And yes, that was Scottie McClue's theme tune, Dance with Your Granny and Your Auntie Fanny. Right across the floor. When you get to the other side, shut the door. We're on Sunday nights, Susan Cook, Sunday night at 9 o'clock sharp. Used to be 10 o'clock, but that was a bit late for everybody's bedtime. And we were right hard up against I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So if you can see show number 58 on Scottie McClue's YouTube channel, show 58, then you'll see there's 4 challenges. The first one, I eat a packet of crisps in under a minute. Second challenge, 2 water biscuits in 30 seconds. And then 2 mint thins, I eat them. And then I eat a slice of lemon. So it's well worth a look, I can tell you that. Hootsman, there's a moose loose. About the hoose, absolutely. Do you have a link for it, Scotty? Says Jim Stephen Gibb. A link for what, Jim Stephen Gibb? So there you are for the theme tune. Thanks, says Kieran Fox. Sends a couple of kisses. Thank you to you, Kieran. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo, it's been fantastic. Thank you to Susan Cook. Thank you to you. Thank you to every single one of you. Fantastic. I'll give you one more wee tune. I'll give you a wee Scottish number, shall I? What would you like that? I'll give you a Scottish number on the squeeze box. See what we can get going here. So there we are. Oh my goodness me. Right. We'll see if we can get something for you. There we are. Oh, the camera's getting a bit wobbly. I do apologise. There's a wee tune for you, my loves. Excellent stuff. It's brilliant, says Kevin John Fowler. Excellent stuff. Thank you. No, the squeeze box. Bad things happen to you after you play like earthquakes, famines, plagues of midges, all that sort of stuff. Jingle bells, Scotty. Yes, we'll get that for you. That's plenty, says Gordon Johnson. I agree, Gordon Johnson. I think that's plenty. Good night, Scotty, says John McWhinney. Good night to every single one of you. Share this as widely as you can. Now, Scottie McClue, of course, gets applause or derision on his merits. If you'd like to contribute something to PayPal or to GoFundMe, go on to the Scottie McClue website, www.scottie-mcclue.com, and you will see GoFundMe. I think it's sitting at 500 quid, and we're looking for 5,000, so we can advertise the programme and buy little bits of equipment. Also, if you don't want to go on to GoFundMe, you can go on to paypal.me/Scottie McClue, all one word. Very much appreciated. All the best. Good night. Stay safe. McClue, says Laird George Russell McFarlane, and Dinky-Doo the New, says Ian Walker. To every single one of you, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fabulous evening. I'll hopefully see you before Christmas. If I don't have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Love to you. Love to your families. Love to your friends. Love to all of you. Love to your animals and your creatures. Look after each other. Turn to the person beside you. Say, I have nothing but the greatest of respect for you. And we will catch up soon. We lost show number 61 last night, but hopefully tonight has made up for it. So there are. Neil Gillis is watching. Dinky-Doo. Night-night every day. Shout out to John Crowley, says Davy Mortimer. Never mind Scott FM. Gears Scotty FM. All the best. Good night and stay safe. I shall sing you the farewell song. Goodbye, everybody, goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody of Wietersane. Au revoir and a cheerio. Night-night, my loves. Dinky-Doo to every single one of you. This is Scottie McClue saying, Scottie McClue has left the building. Dinky-Doo.